In just under an hour, there's a chance to see vocalist Elaine Page in concert. First, Dougie Donnelly introduces Cup final highlights from Hampden and Wembley in Sportscene.
Airdrie out of the Tenant Scottish Cup final. And the final whistle goes. Rangers are through to the Tenant Scottish Cup final.
Hello, good evening. The road to Hampden has finally reached its destination, and highlights tonight on this final sports scene of the domestic season of both the Tenant Scottish Cup final between Rangers and Airdrie and the FA Cup final in the south between Liverpool and Sunderland. Just about everyone expected Rangers to win the Scottish Cup this afternoon and to win it comfortably. They were very firm favourites to take their first cup since 1981 and indeed to do the double for the first time since 1978. Much criticised Airdrie have only won the cup once before. That was way back in 1924. Jock Brown and Billy McNeil are with me with their thoughts on the game, and they in fact are our commentary team. We join them just before kick.
We'll have a look here at the Airdrie team confirmation. No Jimmy Sanderson, no Kenny Black, and sadly for Sammy Cohen, injury has denied him his cup final opportunity. So the Airdrie team had to be rebuilt rather. Paul Jack has come in, and apart from that, Gus Caesar had a chance to play in centre defence. Andy Smith and Wes Reid are the substitutes. So for Walter Kidd, a very important occasion, one which I reckon he didn't expect to have the chance to savour following his departure from Hearts last season after 14 years service, in the memory of the misfortune to be ordered off in the 1986 Cup final when he played for Hearts against Aberdeen. So he'll be anxious to put that behind him this afternoon. So the Rangers line-up showing that there are no places in the starting line-up for Dale Gordon, for Peter Houstra. Paul Ryder also is on the bench, and that's a very powerful Rangers line-up, with Ian Durrant completing a fine comeback to top-class football by being in the starting line-up this afternoon. But for Ali McCoist, the chance for the first time to pick up a Scottish Cup winners' medal. That would be the culmination of a wonderful season. He scored 28 times for Rangers this season, and he'll be very anxious indeed to add to that total this afternoon. The Football Writers Player of the Year, he's in the international squad for Sweden, he's won another League Championship medal, and the Cup winners' medal is the only thing missing. A magnificent season. So the referee, Douglas Hope from Askin, a reporter to the children's panel, 47 years old, 10 seasons, a Grade 1 official, and ideally suited for this his big moment, refereeing the Scottish Cup final. So the 107th Scottish Cup final is underway, and the Rangers send the ball straight back to Andy Gorham to give him an early touch. Up, and Walter Smith has clearly come down to assess the position from trackside. Here's David Robertson, a stumble by Kirkwood. Robertson played it in low. Hickley! Rangers take the lead. Right on the half-hour mark. A very unfortunate slip by Davy Kirkwood at a vital moment, allowing David Robertson to set up Hickley for his goal number 23 of the season. Well, you'll see here, Davy Kirkwood was with David Robertson, and he slipped as the ball was in the air. He couldn't make a challenge. Robertson had time to pick out an accurate ball inside, and Hickley took the chance brilliantly.
It's a marvellous pass here, and Kirkwood, it's a bad opportunity for him to slip in that case, but look at the space that Mark Hickley had. You know, if you're marking, Gus Caesar must look at that and wonder where he got to, because he's allowed a very dangerous centre forward loose inside the box, and he's paid the full penalty.
Yes, Hickley running off Gus Caesar, who had performed so well in the early stages of the match, but Hickley isn't likely to miss a chance like that, and Hickley and Caesar couldn't get to that. McCall sets up McCoist. That's a good effort by McCoist. And deadly finishing pays off once again for Rangers. Right on the half-time whistle. That may well be the killer goal in the final. And the quality of the pass should be savoured also when we see the replay of this goal. McCoy is getting his 39th goal of the season. The clear effort from his team to save the match, but they're not going to get it. Rangers are the winners. Very little injury time. Mark Airdrie, the sponsor's man of the match, shakes hands with his Airdrie opponents. He scored the goal which opened the way to victory for Rangers with a fine goal on the half hour, and Ali McCoy's popped up right on half time with an excellent left foot volley to put the tie, or put the final apparently beyond Airdrie, but that reckoned without their resilience, and Andy Smith came on as substitute to score a fine goal near the end. It threw a lifeline to Airdrie and gave them the basis for a late flurry to try to save the game. But it's these Rangers supporters who are able now to celebrate, because Richard Gough will collect the Scottish Cup in just a few moments and bring to an end a magnificent season for Rangers.